Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and to another map tour here on Hagenstedt. The Modhub description of this map says, "Welcome back to Hagenstedt, the iconic map from Farming Simulator 13. Now the map features a modern look while preserving the essence of the original version," which, just doing that flyover, I agree. I was definitely getting FS13 vibes. But this one here in 25 includes 42 fields with missions, 142 farmlands. The entire map area is purchasable. Various areas for work and leisure. Farm with sheds, storage buildings, and houses. Only functional after purchasing the land. Animal pens for cows, sheep, and chickens. Vehicle shop with workshop. 7 sell points for a wide range of products. BGA, lime station, 2 fuel stations, new foliage for painting, and 100 collectible horseshoes. And this has 4 required mods. They are all by DH Modding, which is the person who made this map. But personally, I kind of like that they're just mods, because you can use them on other maps. And let me tell you something. The Hagenstedt animal husbandries are probably some of my favorite husbandries we have ever had in Farm Sim. So being able to use those on a map different than this is awesome to me. This is where sometimes I don't mind the required mods, especially when it's only 4. It's the Hagenstedt houses, Hagenstedt husbandries, Hagenstedt sheds, and Hagenstedt storages. This is for all platforms, and we go into game. Here is your PDA. Here is what you own in New Farmer. Well, let's see. Field prices. 46,000, 165,000, 174,000, 742,000, 794,000, 164,000, 93,000. So definitely not too bad for field prices. The highest is this one at 794. There's definitely a lot of cheap fields that you could get going with not a lot of money. Like, personally, I would probably buy these 2 right here as well as this one. So I have 3 fields to start with instead of 2 if I started that way. But yeah. Crop calendar. Here it is. You do have a chicken coop with 1 chicken in it, it looks like. Contracts, 10,000 for baling, 4 to 7,000 for fertilizing, 5,000 harvesting, 4,000 hoeing, 8,000 spraying. Not bad. For this size of map, contracts aren't bad. And then you have 3 available productions, the BGA, dairy, and spinnery, which we will come back to in a little bit. Like you said, there was 7 selling points, so there's that for you guys. And then vehicles, you have the FarmTech EDK 650, the Fiat 160/90 DT, the Horse Credo 3, the Horse Versa, the International Series 200, the John Deere 3650, the Nochi Eco Cultivator 300, the Massey Ferguson MF 8570, and the 8570 header, the Pottinger Servo 25, and the 2 of the Tinwinkle Top 450 weights. And then in construction, in sheds, you have the small garage shed, which these come in the Hagenstedt sheds pack. This one, that, and last but not least, in this section, that. And then in silos, you have a manure heap, this silo, and this silo, and this bale and pallet storage. Silo extensions, nothing. And then in containers, you have a small petrol tank, a fertilizer tank, and the water tank. Those three are just in the map. And then farmhouses, which are the Hagenstedt houses pack. With that one, and that one. And then factories, nothing. Selling points, nothing. Greenhouses, nothing. So, nothing in that whole section there. And then, animal pens. You have the cow barn, which holds 400 cows. Which, I just love these barns. Like I said, I love these Hagenstedt animal pens. So, these being in a separate mod, just with the husbandries, is awesome. And then you have the sheep pasture. And then here's your chicken coop, which I absolutely love. Holds 200 chickens. Nothing in bees, nothing in others. And then this section here. Ooh, we do. These fences are in the... hold on. Let me go up to over to our farm so I can actually show you these. But these fences are in the husbandries pack. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. I really like that. I love that rustic, like, wood look. And we haven't had anything like that in Farm Sim 25 yet. I don't think. I mean, we've had some similar, but not exactly like that. And I've always, like, loved the rustic look of these fences. Lights. Nothing. Others. Ooh, we do. A medium wooden garden shed. Medium wooden garden shed. Medium wooden garden shed. So there you go. And then decorations. We have this. This. That. 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 Which, that is cool. Now, these are just in the map. These are cool. That, and that. I might play this map at some point as like a streaming or video series. Those we'll come back to in a little bit. Yeah, all those we'll come back to in a little bit. Now, I think I turned flight mode off. No. Why can't I? Hold on, let me reset. There we go. Well, we are here. I want to give a little aerial view of the main farm here. Not bad. There's the chicken coop. Wherever it went. Your one field you own is harvest ready wheat. At least for me. What else do we have around here? Small petrol tank, freight yard, lime station, all this over here, shed over here. It's got some forestry. I mean, they're not big areas, but like, and they're not very dense either, but there's your regular farming. There's definitely some forestry you could do. I want to see what all this is over here. Okay, so this is like your town area. Which, I want to see something. They said you could buy the whole map. Out of curiosity, could we then sell these? Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's the main farm? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I don't have enough money. Let me F12 in some money and then we'll go look at the, ground textures then. Buy. Visit. Construction. We'll do plants too, but we are going to start with these. Like I say, in every map tour, I don't necessarily remember what's base game and what's not. So we're just going to go through them all. Concrete, dirt, animal mud, grass, gravel, rock, gravel, sand, plates. Ooh, I like that. Those look cool. Plates, and plates. I definitely liked that. And then there was nothing that looked different in trees to me, but we do have some decorative plants here. Would you put these this big? Maybe not, but I just do this to show them off. Depends what you were wanting to do with them. There you go. I'll let you guys kind of take a look at those while I outro this video. I think I've covered everything. There will be timestamps in the description of this video. I forgot to say it at the intro, so I'll say it here. But with that, if you guys enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.